up, guys? My name's Wyatt with Raid Up Gaming. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the level 70 Wind Necropolis runs that I've been doing. I kind of want to go over the team that I've been using to clear this pretty well on auto. So if we hop on over into the event, you can see the team here that I'm running. We've got Clarice, Viren, Hanabi, Shisuzu, Jin, and Bianca. And this team has led to a lot of very consistent runs for me, so I just wanted to go over like what it's doing and how it's being so consistent. Right now, for the first column, I've got Clarice and Viren paired together. As you guys know, Clarice, she's giving that fire skill damage for the whole team up by 125%. She's just by herself dealing a lot of damage. But what's nice is that when she starts, she's filling up her own gauge by 80%. And when her own skill goes off, and she gets plus 40% to her own damage. So she's buffing herself ridiculously just right off the bat. You have Viren, who's giving the party penetration, and that gives his own attack plus 60%. So that column is just hitting ridiculously. The Hanabi and Shisuzu column, that column is just amazing in this Necropolis because there's so many instances when you're fighting the Lich where the multi-bombs that Hanabi is producing are just bouncing around everything the Lich is putting up, and it's hitting those breakpoints and clearing it so consistently. You have the heal coming off of Hanabi's. Every time Hanabi's balls hit, she is going to heal up to 5 times, and you have the sustain from Jin as well. So he's healing everybody for 6%, and then those fire characters are getting that enhanced 50%. He's also granting an attack buff. Bianca is giving your leader, so in this case, my leader's Clarice, she's getting that extra 25% damage, and then she's also going to be giving debuffed enemies an extra 15% damage as well. So when the Clarice and Viren column goes off, they're buffing their own skill gauge. They now have Penetrate, so they're flying through the Necropolis and they're clearing each breakpoint, and they're healing off of Hanabi's Powerballs flipping. They're healing off of Jin's ulti, and their gauges are recharging. Not only that, Shisuzu and Bianca are working in tangent and buffing Clarice. So this is making such a consistent, strong damage column with that little bit of sustain that keeps this team going. That's just phenomenal. I mean, I've run this dungeon constantly all week, and I've maybe lost once with this team. I mean, I haven't seen any issue past that, and it's nice because this dungeon is dropping that 5-star bow for Wind, and I need that to kind of buff up my Celti team, get the Wind going, so then I can, efficiently try to clear the water dungeon for Necropolis. I know right now this is like the current end game in World Flipper. I'm trying to just consistently beat it, keep it going. It has been a blast trying to craft these teams. I remember I was trying Hanabi as leader. I know a lot of people like that, but I couldn't seem to put the formula together to get it to be as consistent as this build I'm using right here. So this has led to just very consistent, good damage, and it's just been really nice having this team function this way. For the weapons that I've got on this team, we're actually running the Flux Spear on Clarice. So Viren, he's giving that whole team Pierce. So while Pierce is up, they're flying through everything. The Flux Spear is actually a 3-star weapon, but this is going to be giving plus 55% attack to the unit while Pierce is up. So with their skill gauge just constantly coming up, you're going to have that extra damage on Clarice, and that column is just going to keep stacking that damage that I went over before, and it's phenomenal. Over on Hanabi, I'm running the Prometheus Blade. This is the 5-star weapon for fire. When a skill is activated by this unit, it gets plus 15% to skill damage for fire units up to a maximum of 75%. So every 15 times a ball is launched off the flippers, the first 10 times is plus 7.5%, excuse me, to the skill gauge for this unit. So every time Hanabi ultis, the Prometheus Blade is going to start to proc. She's going to put the multi-balls out on the power flips, they're going to start hitting. Number 1, Hanabi's healing off of this, and they're going to be stacking damage, and Hanabi's going to be stacking. So it's just, this team just starts to get such a momentum of damage going that is just great. And we have the Prometheus Blade on the souls of Jin and Clarice as well. And for the weapon on Jin, I actually have the Nerfion, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but it's the orb that gives plus damage 10% damage to the party dealt against foes that are debuffed. So when the debuffs go up and the foes broken or stunned, everybody's getting that damage buff. And there's not even a soul on Hanabi for this team. There's literally a piece missing, and it's just the consistency that this team has led to has been absolutely great. I've been trying to save up my stuff to get the Maltet. I think it's the 5-star piercing spear. That would be much better than the Flux that I have currently, but the Flux is something that you guys can farm from the story mode, so this is just a quick, easy way to do it, and we can clear it up pretty nicely. Alright guys, that is it for the runs of the level 70 Wind Necropolis that I've been doing. Just wanted to really go over that team, show you guys the consistency that I've had with it. Comment down below, what teams are you guys using to clear the Necropolis at level 70 on auto for this? I'm very curious to see these different builds. I've been trying to throw together different teams, and I'm going to be working on clearing the rest of the Necropolis out. I've already cleared out the light one with my dark team, so I'm hopefully going to be able to do a showcase on that pretty soon. And I really do appreciate you guys coming back, taking the time out of your day to watch these videos. It means the world to me, so thank you guys. So remember, if you hit that thumbs up, it'll help bring my rates up. Peace, guys.